Hello, Reanna here. I'm going to see if I can find myself. That's always nice, otherwise I can't see any of your comments, and that would not be good. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I hope it works. And I hope you can see me and hear me. Yeah, I can see myself. That's one. I can see Robin. Hi. And Terry. I can see Terry. Robin. Hello. And I think you can hear me. Yeah. And I know you can see me because I can see myself on the iPad just fine. Hi, Anita. Hi, Ellie. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm going to start because I think it's a lot. No, it's not a lot of work, but I have to look into how I did it. How I thought of something, and I don't know exactly how I did it anymore, but I'm going to just find it out along the way. And if it's going to be a bit different, that's okay too, because it's fun to do. Hello, 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 everybody. Good to see you. I have been live a lot the last few days. Today it's at Elizabeth Craft Design, and I've been live at the group of hobby fishing a couple of times, and I made this, and I wanted to show you with the same collection, the In the Garden collection. I made this fun, zigzag album, we say, I don't know if it's the English word, but it's a sort of mouse trap construction, but I thought it was fun. I did this with the same collection I'm going to work with today, but I'm going to do something completely different today, because it's very, very, very versatile. It's quite a big collection, and it has a lot of different things to work with. So I thought, no shed today, I have done that. I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to work with the pages, the page dies from the collection. And I'll show you what I thought of. I'm going to make something similar. As you can see, I'm using the XL journal from the Art Journal Specials. It's the big square, so to speak. And I have made one page. You can still add more pages in the other elastics, no problem at all. But I made one page that folds out. So this is a pocket, and it opens up, and it opens up again, and it has another pocket, and then it opens up like this, and there's another pocket right here. And this is just my design plan, so don't mind that. And the other side, and I hope I'm in the camera, I do think so. It opens up, it has a pocket right here, it has a pocket here, and one that will come here, and then it opens up again, more pockets, pocket, 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 pockets. Then it opens up again, and this is where all the fun stuff comes in. So it's one page, and it does fit in the XL, and you can still add a lot more. You can just add a lot of photos, for example. So this is what I want to make today. Something like this. And I think it's fun. Flip flap. And I'm going to keep it here. Otherwise I don't know what I've done. Because when I make things like this, I don't think about it. I just do it. And when I did it, I thought, this is just my prototype. It's from thin craft paper. But when I made this, I was like, oh, this is cool. I can do that in alive. Right? Pickpocketed, flip-flap pockets, flip-flaps, does everything. This is what I'm going to need later. Lots of labels to add to the pockets later on. This is the fun one from the new collection, these two. But I will just keep that here, because I don't need it now. The bloom set. Gorgeous, gorgeous set. And I'm going to start with this one. This is just the page die. I will show you. all I did was use the page dies, and I think I did this one, cut this one twice. This is the one that belongs to the shed. This one, this page, and of course the label and the corner pockets. This one, and of course the bloom and the slot thingy. And this one, I just die cutted everything I've got. That's all I did. A couple of times, and I thought, let's play with that. And while I'm here, I'm thinking, oh, hello Annette. Annette is here. I made a project for the, I will just show you, with a collection, an older collection from Annette, from the Everyday Elements. And Annette, it's a card that fits in an A5 pocket, at least the Dutch A5 size. And I think it's such a fun card. This is made with the doilies from an earlier set, and the butterfly from an earlier set. Annette said, I want to know what it is. It's just a little card made from doilies. I thought it was fun. And just like last week, or the week before, I don't know when I was live, I am forgetting something, but I'm going to correct that, because we have a winner of the gift certificate, and I'm sure Gemma emails me. I forgot to write down the name, but I will find out the name, because we can't forget that there's a winner for the gift certificates. When did she email me? Where are you, Gemma? Here are you. Let's see. The winner, Debbie Grant. Do I say it? Gant. Debbie and then G-A-N-T. Gant. Debbie Gant is the winner for the gift certificate, which is great. Congratulations. Almost forgot that. Corrected it. It's a pretty one, eh, Annette? I love those doilies. The big one and the small one. Love them. So, okay. It was a completely different challenge, but XL page. This is normally a page that can be die cutted for the XL journal. I'm just going to fold it halfway. Nothing special. And this is going to be my base page. And this is going to be literally the page I'm going to use to make the rest with. Alright, let's see what I did. I have it in front of me, because when I do things like this and I'm just thinking of about 20 other things I can do, then I always forget exactly how I did it. I'm going to need another one of these base pages. Exactly the same, but this one is not going to be folded in the middle. Hello everybody, hi. People coming in, welcome. Yeah, and Debbie Gant, I think you call it, G-A-N-T, is the winner of the gift certificate. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the video. You might win the next one, you never know. Okay, this one. Yeah, what did I think of? This is the middle of the base card. This is where the elastic is going to be. And it cannot exceed a lot. So I have to think, okay, what am I going to do? I want to make a pocket with it. So what I'm going to do is just fold it a bit. And I need my bone folder. And then I have to find out, I have to fold this one no further than the middle. And I'm going to do this because it's driving me mad. Because it has to be within the range of the base page. Is it a bit crooked? Yeah. I have to correct that. There we go. So all I did was fold it a bit different, so that this is becoming a pocket 2 ways, but I can still fold the page. So that means when I glue it down, I cannot glue everything down. I have to just glue down here so that I can add a label or a tag, as you call it. So that's all I'm doing. Glue the top and the bottom. Oh, Els has the collection in her RV. Yeah, you can work on your journal for sure, Els. And if you do something like this, you can add like 20 pictures or something on one page. So, okay. I'm going to do the same on the other side. But in this case, I'm going to glue the side, the bottom, and the side, so that there's still room for a label. And I can still fold it. It's actually quite easy to do, but it just adds extra to your page. So if you have one subject, like for instance, I'm working on my holiday journal from last year. We went to a theme park and I have about 15 pictures of one theme park, and I can just use this one for all the pictures of the theme park, for example. So you keep it all together. So there's a pocket on this side. There's a pocket on this side. And when I close it, it's still one page, but it opens up. Good. Next one. For this one, I am going to use this page. This page has a tab on it. And I'm not going to use the tab as a tab, but I'm going to use it to glue it down and make a flap again. But the total page cannot be wider than the base page. So this has to come off. But I want the tab to be in the middle, so I have to cut off a little bit on both sides. So to be exact, it cannot be wider than a little over 12 centimeters. It's almost 5 inches. I'm not doing this correct. The better way to do this is to just see how much does it have to go off. 2.6 centimeters, so 1.3 on each side. That's better. That will fit. And this one is the only one I'm going to cut. The rest I'm just going to fold. So 1.3 centimeters each side. Or basically make sure it's just as wide as the base page. That's all. So now it's just as wide. So, okay, good. I'm going to fold the tab like this. And I'm going to glue it down. Still a little bit too wide. No, it's not. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to use double-sided tape for this. So, and all I'm doing is gluing it down on top of the page, and the paper is a bit difficult to see where the line is, but it's about here. Yeah. So it folds open, but of course this is too much. So what I did, I made a pocket out of it. So it's just a matter of folding so that it fits in the journal. Oh, this I can do with glue. And again, I just have to add a bit of glue to the sides in order to create a pocket. Hey, David. Hi, Tammy. Hello. Yeah, David, I'm flip-flapping. Flip-flapping. You didn't see the start, but I will show you. So now I still have one page that fits in my XL journal. This side is going to be done, but if I fold it open, I have multiple possibilities to add anything you want to the journal. Okay, then. I want it a bit more. You can leave it like this, but I want it a bit more. So, this is the very cute bit crunchy label from one of the sets, and I decided to add it to the side, and I have this, and I'm going to do something with this before I glue it down. What did I do? This is one of the pockets, just the die from the set, and I used one of the flower dies. I'll show you which one. So this is the pocket die I used. And where did I put it? Somewhere else? It's the bigger one as this one. It's this one, but bigger. I think oh, I know. It's on my desk. Yes, it's on my desk. I wanted to say I have it somewhere. I used this one later on, but it's going in the right place. And this is the label I used. I'm going to do something fun with this before I glue it down, but this one is going to be right here later on. And I'm going to add the label, the tag. You never know what you say, label, tag. In order to do that, all I do is fold it back just a little bit. I'm adding a bit of double-sided paper. Yeah, just going to add more and more. I want all those flips and flaps to be there. And this is so much fun to make. So the double-sided paper, and I see that's a little bit, yeah. Good, now you won't see it. And I'm going to add this here to the side. And yes, it closes. Yes, it closes. Good. Stay there. So now I have one more flap. Opens up, opens up, opens up. This one will be added later. Good. Next one. Of course, you can leave it as is. You can also, what you also can do is add just one more of those pocket dies in there and add a label. You can also add another page. This is the one of the page dies. This one is wet. This one already has the pocket part on it. I showed you at the beginning which one I'm using. And if you like, let me see how I did it. You can add this one here and just fold it. So there's a possibility to add something else. Might do that, might not do that, but for now it's okay. Good, that's the right side as far as done. Then the left side. The left side. For the left side, I am going to use, again, these are the tab pages, the file folded pages. You can see the two different ones I'm going to use for this side. And of course, I'm using the Backgrounds Volumes 2 paper, right? The gorgeous, colorful paper. And this is made for the Passport XL journal. So it's a bit higher than the XL square journal, but that doesn't matter. As long as this side is the same size you need for the, and I will show you, this will still fit under the elastic. So it doesn't matter if this side is a bit higher. You don't have to use it for under the elastic. You have this side. So I was just playing a bit, and I don't mind. So I will show you, you weren't here in the beginning. I don't mind if it sticks out a bit. I like that. It doesn't have to be all the same. And it's really not annoying. It's just a little bit. So if you don't want that, cut them to size. That's no problem at all. You can do that. But I'm not doing that. I'm just using it as is. Yeah, Backgrounds Volume 2 paper. It's all Backgrounds 2 paper, everything. Okay, left side. Let's see how I thought of this. Okay, so this part is my base page. This part is a bit higher, but I explained to you that's quite alright, no problem at all. And I'm going to add another pocket. So I'm just folding it a bit. Doesn't matter how much, just how much you like it to be. And this one is going here on this side, but I want to add something here as well. So again, I have to be careful how I glue it down. And this page, the way I'm going to glue it down, this part is going to be folded like this up until the end of the first page. You will not see that. Okay, so where's my glue? Right here. So I'm going to glue the top and the bottom and just fold it like this. You can add a bit of ink. Where is it? I have ink here. Just open it up. If you want to see the lines more, so see where the pocket is, just add a bit of ink to emphasize the pocket. You don't have to do that. Do it again, I forgot it. There we go. Now you can see where the line is from the pockets. And this one's going to be glued down on the base page, but again, I want this to be a pocket as well. So I'm just gluing down in, it's not a triangle, but I think you know what I mean. So that one side stays open. And I have to let it a bit too high, but that's okay. There we go. So I have another one, another flat page where I can add labels like this. Then, and still, it's still one page, just a bit higher. Again, if you don't want that, just cut it. Yeah, all the products I'm using are tagged. So if you want to look up what I'm using, I'm actually using every page die from this set, from the In the Garden collection. And I'm using the paper that goes with it, the background volumes too. And I'm just using the labels and pockets that are in the sets. So everything is from the In the Garden collection. I'm not using anything else. I have another one. And this one is going to be added here. And again, you guessed, this is going to be a pocket. So if I fold it, you can see where the line is. You see? So this is going to be a pocket as well. And then I'll have to be a bit careful. I will show you in a minute. I will just glue this down. How far? Difficult to see the middle. But let's say like this. Just going to add some glue here. Then I'm going to glue down this page. In this case, I can see the line of the pocket better. It was more difficult to see here. Okay, watch what I'm doing. I don't want to, I just want to make sure that everything, oh, I glued this down. I want it to be a pocket as well. I'm going to open it again. Everything has to fit in the XL journal. So I have to make sure that when I fold this, it folds down in a way. Oh. Let's see, how did I do this? Oh, yeah, that's what I did. Let's see. I just used the page die. I just folded it. And then it should fit in the middle. No. This was the most difficult one. But it's going to work. Make sure it doesn't go past the middle line here. And then you will be quite alright. This is now a pocket, yeah. This opens up and this opens up. This opens up as a pocket, pocket, pocket. Yeah, I'm here. Yes, this is how I thought of it. Now, let's get the journal. And you can see what I mean. So I have the elastic here. This goes in just fine. And this will be just fine as well. It will stick out a little bit, but I actually really like that. Again, if you don't, just cut this off. But now I have one page, double page, and I still have room for a lot of more pages. No problem at all. And you can still add so many thingies you want to add. Just using the page dies. So this is what I thought of. I did it correct. I had to think twice. Did you notice? But you just want to make sure that if you fold this, it doesn't pass the middle line. That's actually everything I want to say. Good. Next thing. Page, page, page die. Oh yeah, I wanted to add this one too, right? You don't really have to, but you can add more if you want. You want to, and you can use it any way you like. Again, don't pass the base page. You can add one more. Let's just do that. Yeah. So this is the page that already has the pockets on it. The folding line is already there. And you just fold it double. And you are going to add it to this page. And now there's no pocket, so you can just glue everything down. You can do this with double-sided tape, right? You can do it however you like to do it. And this is going to be a pocket. So again, take note on how you want to do this. And I have one more flap. Gotta use what you have. So I have this. So good. Decorations. Yeah, Anki, you have to watch this one back because it's a lot of folding. A lot of doing fun things, right? So yeah. I already told you how I did this one. I just used the flower die to cut this out. You can do several things with it. I mean, you can also use the other parts, and I've done that here. So you have a flower like this in there, in the pocket. But now I use the outline, so to speak. Okay, where is my acetate? A small part of acetate and alcohol ink. There is my box with alcohol ink. Let's see which colors to use. Gold. I love the gold alcohol ink. Khaki is always fun. A bit of a greenish look. No, let's do oregano. Why not? And a bit of bluish. Let's see, do I have blue? I should have blue. Yonder. Why not? Okay, my alcohol inks. And I have to be careful with my background, but I did not clean my mixed media mats yet. So I'm doing the other side. There we go. I do not want to damage my cloth. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to color this little part of alcohol ink and place it behind the cutout. And where are my scissors? This is about it. The parts I am going to use. Yeah, it all mixes and matches the paper, so I actually didn't think of, oh, I have to use this color for that part. I just use it. Okay, the oregano, greenish, fun stuff. I love doing this. I forgot my blow thingy. And I'm just adding alcohol ink to the acetate. And it dries quite fast. A bit of blue. Let's see how that works out. Just fine, I think. Do I have enough already? Not quite, but that's okay. Let's get the heat tool. Yeah, there's so many pockets. There are lots of pockets. But again, that's something I prefer when I have a lot of pictures. A bit more of the oregano. And then we are coming in with the gold. I really like doing this. This is just so much fun. There we go. A bit of gold on there. There we are. Let's try to dry this. And we have a very fun see-through pockets from acetate behind the outline cutout from the flower. Don't want to shrink it, so let's just dry. And this can go by a bag. There we go. I'm just going to let this dry, and that's what I wanted to. Oh, I have to wash it now, I think. I hope it gets out. Okay, I will just put this here. It doesn't do any harm over there. Okay, another one with acetate is this one. Yeah, you can do the alcohol ink on mica or acetate. Yeah, that's fun to do. Let's see. I am going to make another pocket. Yeah. And to do that, I'm going to cut off 2 flowers. You don't have to, but I think it just looks a bit better without those 2 flowers. Going back to the acetate. This is going to be glued on the acetate, and I'm going to cut around it and glue it down. That's what I'm going to do. And I hope it sticks. It normally does with art glitter glue, but it has to stick to plastic. And if it doesn't, I will just add little pieces of double-sided tape to the bigger parts of it, and it will stick. But in the end, it is plastic. All right. So this is going to be on the acetate. You can do this with vellum too. I think one of my colleagues from the design team did one with vellum. Yeah, all right. And this is maybe a good moment because I'm going to just be cutting. But don't forget to like the video, comment on it and share it in order to be able to win a gift certificate. You know, Debbie Gans won one today. You might be the next one. Next Monday. Yeah. So now I'm just going to cut around it, not very neatly, just quite wide around the edges. There we go. That's already it. You can hardly see it. And I have special tape for under the acetate, but of course it's not here. So I am going to do it with a double-sided tape. Normally I don't do that, but it's quite alright. You will see it for a bit. But it won't be too bad. Yeah, this is good. There we go. You won't see it too much because it's on very busy paper. Oh, you don't see it at all. Oh, you just don't see it. Easy. This paper is just easy to work with, David. I don't know if you're still here, but it's easy to work with. because you just don't see the double-sided tape, but you do have another pocket. And how nice is that pocket? I will show you. Oh, I have not enough labels, but okay, let's just use this one. It's another pocket. I think I have to cut out a new label because it's the same color. That's just not okay. But it is fun with this one. You can also add a bit of acetate with alcohol behind this one as well. Yeah, this one is dry. Look at that! See-through. And again, double-sided paper. I have to mold it a bit. But it will hold the acetate just fine. Just rolling it down a bit so that you can't see it. There we go. Hello. And doing the same here. Just folding it a bit so that you can't see it. But it's better if you use alcohol ink on the acetate to not use the heat tool because it did warp a bit. But okay. Using a little bit of the double-sided tape on this side. Just to make sure it holds better. It's a bit warped because of the heat tool. My mistake. Normally I just let it dry because when I'm live I just want to do everything too fast. I'm going to cut this off. There we go. And this one is going to be added to this page. Yep. Just an extra element. Because, well, why not? There we go. It looks great, I think, with the paper. Sometimes you don't need a lot to add a bit of detail. Look at this. We'll use this in a minute. This in a minute. And I have all these labels. Large ones, small ones. But yeah, you can just add bigger ones even here. Just to show you how many labels there are. Is it too big? No. I'm going to make bigger ones for this, but I just want to show you. You can add here. You can add here. You can add here. You can add some here. It's really, really fun to do. Loads and loads of possibilities. Okay, one more. On this side, yeah, you can even add a label here. I have this. This is also from the In the Garden collection. I have these fun thingies. This one. This one can be folded as well. There's a fold line. You can use it as a door, as a gate. Just like this. And just glue it down on this one and it opens up. And you have a peekaboo. But you can also use it. Maybe the other way around is better. On top of one another, and it just opens up. You can add little brads with a rope, and you have an extra element. Let's do that. What do I have? I have a lot, but I want something else. Do we all have these boxes with everything in it? Because I do. I have multiple. I want silver. Silver split pen, we call it in Dutch. Which sounds actually English, but you call it different, right? You don't call it split pen. Because it splits open. My punch. Little holes. Yeah, let's just glue it down. Let's just do that. And making pages like this is just having fun and adding what you like to add or not. I mean, this is just one idea. You could probably do it in 10 other ways. You don't have to add that much. You can just use 3 pages, for example, instead of 6 like I did. Just have fun with it. Make something you like. Ooh. That's the bottom one. Breads, right? Yeah. I know it's breads, but I think split pen it also sounds English. But it's not the right word, I know. You call it a breads. Where do I want those circles? A bit in the middle. Like here. And like here. Yeah. Approximately in the middle. Just punch the hole in. Where are the circles? Right here, the reinforcers that go on there, and then the bread goes on there. Yeah, I know you call them breads, but split pen, it kind of sounds English. Because the word split is not exactly Dutch. Although I had to do the splits when I was younger, when I did gymnastics. But again, it's the same principle, isn't it? Like this. Split your legs open or split the bread open. There we go. This is always easy, but it's just an extra fun detail in your journal. And again, it's just an idea. You don't have to do this, but if you do want to do this, it's just a fun idea. All right, there we go. And this big label can go in here, and the smaller ones can go in there, but I need another color because I told you before it's too much of the same. I have another one. Let's see what I thought of. Yeah, we have this one, and again you can add a lot of text, and you can even use ATC cards. They will fit in here. So if you have a bit bigger pictures, do I have one here? Yeah, you can just add the bit bigger picture to your label or whatever you have, and then just add it. Why not? You can make a label out of this. If you add a piece of paper behind it, you can use it as a label. You don't have to glue it down. I think Marga did that. Marga Downe. And the sky's the limit, right? You can do whatever you want. Oh, keep losing connection. I still see myself. I did not lose connection yet. I hope not. But I'm almost ready. Time goes really fast. So this one can go in here. And again, you can add labels wherever you want. And this is just a pocket as is. I will just add it here. There we go. And then if you have the die sets, there are so many fun elements in there. You can just add anything you have to these pages without any problem at all. You might want to add this one here. I did that on the other journal. Just going to do that here too. You can work with the stamp sets on it. I mean, why not? If you have a garden themed album, just work with the stamp sets, add the boots, the buckets, the whatever is in that collection. You can just work with what you have, basically. That's what I always say, work with what you've got. Okay. Why doesn't it just... Oh, I think the edit page here is a bit too wide. I might want to cut a bit, but I think it might be okay too. Okay, let's add this to our journal. The flip-flap page. Let's just add it. It works just fine. Just fine. Again, if you don't want that, cut it off, but I really like it. And if you open it up, you can add more pages, no problem at all. You can even add more pages to this, but I wouldn't do that. So now you have your flip-flap pockets here. We have a pocket here. This is with the see-through acetate with the alcohol ink, just a fun detail. You can add something here if you want to. Make it pretty. You can open it up. There can be something in here as well. There's a pocket here. You open it up. This is a pocket. Really pretty pockets. You open it up. There's a pocket right here. You have this one. And there's a pocket right here. I mean, there are so many pockets. I will just add that here. And this one here as well. You just have so many pockets here. You can add so many labels, tags, pictures, whatever you want. And it will be fine. So, okay, just use the page dies. That's what I'm saying. This one is a bit torn. Just add a bit of ink. I always do that. When the paper is a bit torn, I will just add a bit of ink. But this is what I wanted to show you. Just play with the page dies. And I didn't see it yet, but somebody said Els did a live last week with ideas how to do a bit something different with the dies. You can actually add them to the pages here, right? There are so many ideas and there's so many fun things to do. So yeah, have fun with it. And yeah, my hour is up and I'm going to thank you so much for watching. I will not be going live for a couple of weeks, going on a holiday. And then in August or something, or in September we will be back. I will be back, and in the meantime, other people will, of course, do the lives. So there will always be somebody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.